What up, family? Hey. It's your girl, Nikita Jervy from Kita's Peace, where we promote peace in your head, heart, and home. And I am back with another effing Friday. So today is Good Friday, okay? This is the day, the Friday that Jesus was crucified. So, because of that, today's word is forgive. 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 Okay. To forgive means to stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone for an offense, flaw, or mistake, and or to cancel a debt. Okay. To stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone for an offense, flaw, or mistake, or to cancel a debt. Okay, so while Jesus was dying on the cross, his first words on the cross were, according to Luke 23:34, says, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." And I find that interesting that while forgiveness was and is usually, or was his first thought and action while on the cross, it is usually our last. Okay, it is usually the last thing, the last resort, the final countdown type of situation that we will offer when we're offended, right? We will be angry and hold on to that offense, and be mad at our offender forever. Okay, but rightly so, right? Like what they did to us, or you, or we, us, whatever, what they did was wrong, right? And how we feel mad or indifferent or bitter or whatever is valid, right? Yep, you're right. That all may be true, okay? But just like I said a few weeks ago about our feelings, they are a gauge, not a guide. They are not supposed to tell us what to do, you know what I'm saying, or navigate or guide us in our lives. They're a gauge of how we're feeling, but not necessarily to guide us. All right. So I know that you feel like if you forgive, it's like one or two things. Okay, if you feel like if you forgive, you're letting the offender off the hook, right? It's like, oh, be free, type of situation. You're letting them off of the hook. They don't have to be accountable for their actions. And that is the furthest thing from the truth. I have had to learn this the hard way. Please. Yeah, that's not the truth. While you think that you not forgiving that person, or you not forgiving someone for what they did, got them all bent out of shape, okay, please believe they have moved the piss on. They have moved on and are no longer thinking about you or what they did. Please believe me, okay? And while you're holding on to this thing, guess who's stuck holding on? Thinking about that offense, thinking about that time, thinking about what they said, what they did, all of that. You're stuck. You're stuck, okay? And if you're stuck, then you're not moving forward, okay? You're not growing. So when you forgive, you're letting yourself off the hook. You're giving yourself permission to grow, to expand, to move past your past, okay? That offense, that thing that happened way back when, all right? So let's, come on. And the second thing is, maybe we feel like they don't deserve it. They're pretty crappy people, and they just suck, and they don't deserve your forgiveness. Okay? It's just, no, it's too good for them. Well, again, maybe you're right. But that is not the point of the matter, okay? First of all, forgiveness is a command, okay? It's a command from God. Second of all, come on here. Do you forgive I mean, do you deserve God's forgiveness? How many times you done offended him and he still offers it, still offers his forgiveness each and every day, daily. Okay, Colossians 3:13 says, bear with each other and forgive one another if you have a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. Okay, like even in the Lord's Prayer it says, forgive us, Father. No, not that's this scripture. Forgive us and then allow us to forgive. That's what it says in the Lord's Prayer, right? So that takes us back to the original text in Luke, okay, where Jesus is on the cross. Jesus is on the cross and he says, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Okay, this verse is it's so powerful, right? And so I'm going to split it into 3 parts, all right? So first part, Father, there's a comma after that that says pause. Just pause and revel in that word. Revel in who God is. He is our Father. He is our Abba, our Daddy. Father means creator and sustainer. He is the source that takes responsibility for us. God is our Father. Jesus is calling him Father so that we can too, okay? And so Jesus is on the cross and he's confirming who God is to him and who he is to us, okay? So again, Father, okay? Father, creator and sustainer. He creates us and he also takes responsibility for us. He sustains us. He provides for us. He is a Father, the truest Father I've ever known, okay? Like, yeah, Father, okay? So that's part 1. Second part, forgive them, okay? I'm breaking this up by commas if you haven't noticed, okay? Father, comma, forgive them, comma, okay? So this is second part, forgive them. This expresses the power of God's forgiveness. This is the most glorious manifestation of God's mercy and his grace. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so God's forgiveness transcends human understanding because, like I said earlier, forgiveness is our last thought. You know, while as this scripture, as Luke shows us that it is his first, okay? It is one of the things that is first on his mind. And not only that, but when he forgives us, unlike us, he forgets it as well, okay? It's no longer even in his memory. He doesn't even, when you talking, you bringing stuff back up to God like, Lord, I hope you're not holding this against me. He's like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, obviously if you've asked for forgiveness for that thing, he doesn't even remember it, okay? Again, God's forgiveness transcends, like it is beyond our understanding, all right? But Jesus said, forgive them while he was being offended. Usually, if we ever get to forgiving our offenders, it's usually like long time after they done offended us. Jesus forgave them and us while he was being offended, okay? While he was on the cross, while he was dying. Literally, he was forgiving them and us and canceling our debt in that one sentence. Like, can you even imagine? My God, okay? So that's part 2. Part 3, for they know not what they do, okay? This is my favorite part, okay? Do you think that the people that crucified Jesus would have murdered him if they knew, like really knew who he was? If they knew that he was literally the Son of God, that he was the King of Kings, the Redeemer, the Lion of Judah, the Lily in the Valley, the great I am, do you think that they would have whipped him, spit on him, put the crown of thorns on his head, pierced him in his side, nailed him to a cross, and hung him high to watch him bleed out and die? Do you think that they would have done that? I don't think so. Okay. And like I said, this is my favorite part, because you have to take it personal. You have to take it personal. Just like I said in the beginning, Jesus is calling God Father because you can call him Father. Jesus is saying, forgive them, because we are called to forgive. But this part you have to take personal. Oh my God, I'm getting happy. You have to take it personal, because he is saying, they don't know what they do. They don't know. They don't even understand. If they only knew who you were, who you are, who God said you would be. Okay, like after all the dust was settled, after the smoke cleared, who you would become. Do you think that they would do what they did? I don't know. I don't think so, though. Like, seriously, if they knew that you would become a mother, a father, a husband, a wife, a minister, an author, an entrepreneur, a singer, a mentor, man and or woman of God, like, do you think? I just pause and just really sink this. They know not what they do. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know who they're doing it to. Okay? Like, think about this. Take it personal. Take it personal. Okay? But it had to happen. It had to happen. Okay? Because if Jesus didn't die, if those people didn't offend him, if they didn't nail him to that daggone cross, we wouldn't be here talking about him. We wouldn't be here. And again, taking it personal, you wouldn't be who you are right now. You wouldn't be who God has called you to be. You won't be who God has called you to be if them people, yeah, them, if they didn't do what they did to you, right? Like, hello, somebody. Okay? Like, my first book, yes, I said first. Stay tuned. Daddy Issues. Could I have authored a book called Daddy Issues if my father didn't offend me? Sir, okay? Your offender sets you up to win. Set you up to win, okay? Because in Romans 8:28 it says all things. All things, and I mean all, even the things that you're holding a grudge against, even those people, all of them, okay? All of them. Judas was sent on purpose. He had a job to do, okay? And so does your offender. I swear, it becomes so much easier to forgive when you really understand they're all a part of the plan. It's all a part of the plan, and it's all going to come together to work for the good for those that love God, that are called to his purpose, okay? It comes together. I know it don't feel like it. Jesus, I know it. It be hurting, make you feel some type of way, but it all works together, okay? It's a setup. It's a setup. It's a setup, okay? You have to forgive or you won't win. You'll be stuck in bondage, stuck here, holding on to that thing. Keep looking backwards at who woulda, shoulda, coulda, instead of moving forward into the purpose that God has for you. You can't move forward if you're handcuffed to your offense, okay? So, this week, I challenge you, family, to let it go. Come on here now. Let it go. Call out to your Father in heaven and first ask him to forgive you. That's number one. Numero uno. That way there is no separation. There is no iniquity between you and him. He can hear your prayers, okay? Ask him to forgive you first. Then you forgive them, okay? Forgive whoever it is that you are feeling some type of way about, holding a grudge against, holding an offense against, holding a debt against, whatever it is, forgive them. Let it go. Like, it's not for them, it's for you. It's not for them, it's for you. It's not for them, it's for you, okay? Forgive them. And then third, they have no clue. They have no clue who you are, okay? Okay, like, take it personal. Take this, the very first thing that Jesus said on the cross. Take it personal, okay? Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. I pray that this bless you. I'm Nikita Jervey, the Peace Promoter. Until next time, subscribe, share, like, comment. I love you. See you next week.